I'm in a pool on a Monday because I lost my job. Hey guys, hello. I am actually filming Patreon content. It's been a couple weeks now and it's been an adjustment. I will say when my job was terminated over the phone, I just did not think to film my reaction, honestly. I ended up calling my colleague and I was laughing, okay? It was a little bit funny in the fact that it was just so ironic and predictable because I felt like something was going to happen where the job was going to fall apart. I just kind of like knew it. I just couldn't figure out how or why, but it's been kind of like the wildest, crazy journey of a job I've ever had. So I'm like, this, what goes up must go down. Like, this can't last forever. Mondays have always been a film day for me. So like now I'm like, oh, well, I can appreciate more of the filming pool days now that I am unemployed. Well, no, let's get this straight. I am still self-employed, okay? I will continue to always employ myself, but yeah, like I don't wake up in the morning to go do something. I should just like get on here and pretend like it just happened and be like, guys, it's been just an emotional morning. I don't know why. I think I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just feeling a lot of things. You guys know that I gotta like position myself to do a thumbnail where I'm like, guys, this is so sad. I'm like crying in the pool. I still don't fully understand what happened because this was a higher level business decision that happened way before I was hired on. I don't really know what the contract was, but apparently it was in some subleasing situation, and the business partner that we had in the subleasing had some ties with other people who wanted my job. They made their magic happen. They made things very stressful for us at our workplace, and I guess they won. Hoorah, go them. I don't know, maybe they needed the commission money more than I did. I don't know if that sounds petty, but I'm also like, they were actively trying to destroy us. It was like a weird small business versus small business type of situation. And I'm just thinking about like, what, we could have coexisted just fine, but instead they wanted to steal my bread and butter, okay? So now here I am just doing my Patreon. I don't know if you can tell, actually I don't think you can tell much, but I have makeup on. I'm finally getting dressed up this week. I have to be dressed up for this. I'm returning to my workplace to give back the work laptops, and then I am grabbing lunch with the GM. We love her. She's my new best friend. So usually what happens, and I get it if it happens in this case, is that when you stop working somewhere, your former coworkers, just like the bond changes. You don't see each other as much. Sometimes you just kind of drift apart. You stop being friends. And of course, as a friend collector, that has always made me very upset, but I get it. But now that I feel like she's my age, we've kind of gone through a lot in life, I think it's easier for this friendship to stick. So yeah, I gotta, of course, look super stylish in this dress that I tried on, I never washed, and now I'm putting it on to wear today. It's going to be good. I mean, I am nervous. I feel very awkward seeing my boss again. We had a little bit of tension over text, but honestly, I mean, I'm the employee. Like, it's just all business talk. I gotta look after myself for that. But I'm not in the mood for awkward conversations or fighting. I'm gonna keep it so friendly and happy. Why not? Like, why ruin the day? That's what I'm telling myself. It'll probably jump cut to me crying. Here is the look. Or no, I need to flip you around for the mirror. Here is the look. Disregard that it's a total mess every time. I think I'll do tennies. Also, my GM is always wearing her sneakers, so I want to match her. The biggest flex though with this dress is that it fits right here so well. The armholes are even, no fabric is flipping up, because that is my biggest struggle, is how it fits around the armholes. I will say though, what made it a very oh God, dear God moment, is that this happened the day before something really big in my life happened. I felt like that moment could have been way better if it wasn't tainted from losing an income stream the day before. As of today though, crazy enough, I had my old job that I kind of only sometimes work for reached out to me to book me. I had somebody that I actually met at my workplace reach out wanting to hire me. And then on top of that, I also got rehired from the job doing some temp work, which is a perfect way for me to still see my colleagues, get that like work ethic going, all while having even more time to dedicate to content. So that's where I'm like, I can't like tell a lie. Like, I think today is a pretty good day. I'm sorry, I'm gonna move you guys to the shade. I don't think you can see me. I am so extra paranoid of the I keep wanting to say life jackets. The little yellow jackets, okay? I don't know if they're wasps, but they're like these bright yellow and black creatures with stingers that are all around my pool. And I've noticed that there's been an abundance of them. And I was trying to figure it out because lately they've been so crazy drinking water from my pool. And I usually would see 2 to 3 at a time. Well, like the past few days, it's been like 5 or 6. And I'm like, where are they going? And I've seen them buzzing this way, that way, this way, you know. And so I was like, God, like they have a nest at the neighbors. Okay, then cut to last night. My mom has a swim party here with her girlies, okay? I'm there because I'm friends now with her friends. And then Skylar, who's one of the daughters, who's my age, so like we're friends, she's there. And we're trying to arrange the chairs out here on the patio to eat our carnitas. So she moves these stacked brown chairs that are over there. And all of a sudden, all these life jackets just, I mean, all these, oh my God, all of these yellow jackets, like 10 of them, just start rising from the air. I'm like, what the? I'm like, what is going on? And then I look at the back of the chair. There's this huge nest of like life jacket. No, oh my God. A huge nest of yellow jackets. And there's like little larvae in it. It's like, wow, that's so scary. You know, it's like those little like comb structures. I see this and I instantly know the risk. And so I run inside and I close the door behind me. You know, nobody can get in. I'm like trapping them outside. So then she bats the nest down, which I'm like, oh my God. And then the other girlies are running over there. So now they're pissed off. And the yellow jackets, they're circling everywhere. They're ready for attack. Mary, who is Skylar's mom, gets stung. And I feel a little bad. So I let her inside with me. But the rest, I have the door closed on them. And then I look like through the glass door, like what Skylar's doing. And she has a towel and she is fighting every single yellow jacket that comes her way, and it just does not look good. You know, like they're buzzing around, they're coming at her from all sides. Here she is twirling her towel left and right at all sides. Eventually she whacks them enough, they leave her alone, which I don't know why, honestly, because I think they're just very small-minded creatures, but they do. She runs inside. The girlies, they come across here, they grab the carnitas, they run inside. So Mary was the only one that got stung, and she was really cool about it. If it was me, everybody would know, okay? I'd be crying, screaming, throwing up. I love how in my vlogs, I forget to vlog. So a lot of times it's me doing a sit down, doing a story time with you guys. There's like a timeline to my life and I want you like all caught up with things. So with that being said though, like going back to me and the stress in my life is a little more so with Drew's stress. Okay, we've been searching, trying to find a home. And the one thing that's always loomed over us is his apartment lease, because there's a certain required notice period. And so you got to time that out. And if you don't feel confident, you feel pressured to renew a little bit longer because you don't know when you're going to find a home when the market's so tough. But not all renewals are the same. So like if you renew for another year, you're going to get like the best deal. But if you renew for like a month-to-month situation or just do 3 months, it is a big chunk of change that you have to pay. Finally, Drew made the decision. He's like, you know what? It's now or never. He's like, I am not going to renew. And so yeah, because of that, we had to pack him up. Pack up everything, trying our best, like make it make sense with what we put in the boxes. I'm telling you, like there was no rhyme or reason with how we ended up storing everything. And then also shopping Container Store for their weather-tight totes. I'm telling you, like I wish I would love the totes that came from Target, but they don't have that foam seal to make it weather-tight. If I'm gonna store like future Halloween decorations, I'd want them to be in weather-tight totes. So I made the splurge and I got like all of these totes, probably way more than I needed. I will say like the moving process was nice and easy because of the totes. It didn't quite hit me how kind of sad it was closing the door on that until I saw the footage of me like buying him stuff for his space, and I was trying to be a little vlogger in there.
Did you already break it?
No, I think it just slid out.
Do you remember that time when you were gifted a Hello Kitty mirror? Oh, nice.
Did that look cool?
There's something, there's like a silicone thing, yeah. What were you thinking that should go in there?
T-shirt, and then you
we can play with it.
I had to kind of stop doing that because all his light bulbs would burn out and he wouldn't replace them, so it was too dark for me to film. So I was like, we did do an apartment tour and the audio is so bad. Welcome to Drew's empty apartment tour. Let's start here. This was the front door that I would always walk in and out of. And then one time it locked ourselves in, and then I came here to rescue Drew, and then I realized that the lock that I had to figure out was completely ripped out. Here are some additional closets. We hardly ever use them. And at one point there was just boxes in here. And then when I finally got to open the box, It was a lot of clothes. Then in the kitchen, not much happened here. Drew likes to cook sometimes, but I don't like to cook as much. Check this out. Zoom in. Ooh, he is not getting his deposit back. That was from Daisy during her puppy phase. And here's the living room. It was so great when I first met Drew. There was nothing on the walls. He had 2 pictures that were kind of destroyed, but he didn't really realize it because he had them up against the wall, and I think a drink got spilled and lots of water damage. So it was basically just a couch from Wayfair that was really, really bad. I had to take a Tylenol because it hurt my head. Then he got a new couch, and he got a white couch with a big dog. We still have the couch. It's just a lot of maintenance. Then, basically, it was pretty much of a dude apartment with a TV, a very, very big TV you'll see later. There was a courtyard. It's pretty good. I don't think we took the time to enjoy it enough, along with the other amenities. So, you know, if you're paying rent, you should do that. Into the bedroom. The lights don't work. None of them do. The light bulb's burned out. And do you see how high that ceiling is? What you doing there? So it is so hard to get into those light bulbs that are so high up there. I think, is your finger in the way? You sure?
Yeah.
So anyway, there was a bed right here and a desk right here, and there's the electric panel, and at one point Drew looked over and water was pouring down this. Luckily though, nothing tripped. So now the washer and dryer are in here. That's what's going, because we make sure to do the heaviest loads ever right before leaving. We did the sneakers, now we're doing the thick blankets, but it's loud because it's a really big load. It's one of these types of washers and dryers. Do not recommend. I'm gonna close this up because the noise is so annoying. I bet it's more annoying for you guys. Oh my God though, he had a walk-in closet. I would turn on the lights, but there's no working light. Check it out. I tried my best. Here's the bathroom. We have 2 working lights, but if you go in this section, there's nothing. Okay, you go to the bathroom in the dark, you shower in the dark. That's how you do. And then we're gonna go this way, and then look, we did a full circle.